Howdy folks, welcome back to the RathCo Gaming channel with me, your host, Robert Robbie Rath, and this is RathCo Chat, which is a RathCo original program. Okay, so the whole reason I'm doing this episode is because of the experience I had on my drive home from work last night. Okay, so there was this guy, he left the bar right before I did. Or was he already in front of me? I don't think he left my bar, like where I work, but anywho, he was in front of me, and I noticed that he swerved a few times. So I'm thinking to myself, you know what, Rob, maybe he hasn't been drinking, maybe he's just reaching for something. So I'm like, okay, whatever. I slow down a little bit, I give him a little room. The speed limit happens to be 45, so I slow down to 40, and I just calmly let him, do his own thing, keep my distance. And all of a sudden, now, mind you, there's about a foot, maybe foot and a half, where there's a smaller than standard sidewalk. It's all chipped up and broken, looks very old. But after that, on the right side, there was an embankment, only 3 or 4 feet, like a ditch. On the other side, there were driveways between ditches for houses. So, bless me. So, as I was saying, my first thought was that this guy in this minivan was going to slam into the ditch or slam into oncoming traffic or a driveway. So I'm watching him and I'm keeping my distance, and as we're driving, he begins swerving into oncoming traffic. So I lay on my horn a few times and he comes back over to, over to our side, and he picks up a lot of speed, and as we're driving, he slows down, like slams on his brakes. I almost hit him. So I slow down, I lay on my horn, I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with this guy? As we're driving, justice prevails, because there was not only a state trooper, I believe there were 2 police cars. I know that one was a state trooper, I don't know what the other one was. But I don't know what a statey was doing where I was, because I was on Clinton Street, which is not a highway. Or a throughway, but whatever. So immediately, there was enough space between me and this clown at this point for the officers to get right in. So I saw the bubbles come on, I slowed right down, I knew what the cops were doing. The one cop waved, he sped up, he went to pull this guy over, and I'm maintaining my speed at 45, maintaining the speed limit, and this guy wasn't going much faster, so I got to watch a short chase. Unfortunately, I was not ballsy enough to try to record it with the police right there, because I really don't need to be getting pulled over and getting a ticket for talking on my phone and getting points on my license, yada, yada, yada. So, eventually, I'd say about a mile to a mile and a half down the road, they pull the guy over. He's got this, by the time I get up there, because, they got a good distance ahead of me after a while, but by the time I got up to where they were, like 2 seconds after he was pulled over, they were pulling him out of the truck, and I just went, ah! Because for once, I cannot tell you how many drivers have ignorantly cut me off or sped 10 times the speed limit and just gotten away with it. And I always said to myself, there's never a cop around when you need one, mainly because they're probably handling more important crimes that, traffic crimes, people suddenly speeding, there's really no way to predict that. Like, they can put state troopers and officers in place to watch for it, but I would say that most people see it because the law of entrapment means that if they can see you, you have to be able to see them, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know a hell of a lot about the law, so chances are I could be mistaken. But it was just the funniest thing in the world to actually watch someone have justice served to them who nearly got me into an accident. So yeah, I just really wanted to tell you guys about that one. Then there was a little snafu at work involving clams that I didn't find. See, we had medium-sized clams and small-sized clams. The small ones are cute as hell, and we sold out of them pretty damn quickly, and we found 11 of the bigger standard clams all the way buried at the bottom, which was my fault. And in addition, I burned a pizza. I gotta get on my A game and stop burning shit. First and foremost. And I don't know why I'm laughing, because it's really no laughing matter. It's a $21 fucking pizza that I burned. So I can understand my employer being a little upset by that. What else? Oh, I have been creating more episodes of the Resident Evil 2 Leon Let's Play remake. So I'm going to be uploading them as quickly as possible. I'm actually going to go ahead and turn on my other computer over here. I believe you guys have probably seen it at one point or another. I use my secondary computer, which I inherited from my grandmother. I use that for uploading alerts. System battery voltage is low. Strike the F1 key to continue. F2 to run the setup utility. Press F5 to run onboard. Nope, I'm going to press F1. I'm fairly certain that obviously the BIOS, I'm assuming that's the battery for the BIOS for the clock and all that shit, which I should be able to just buy another battery and pop it in there, but I don't know a hell of a lot about that type of shit, so. I'm just glad that now I've got a webcam, I've got a kick-ass microphone, and I've got a miniature air humidifier that's pumping ice water into the air, making it a lot cooler in here. So, and I've got my secondary fan, which is blowing air right on me, which is why this shield here comes in handy to block out all the ambient noise, the fans running, my computer's running, shit of that nature. But anyhow, please like and subscribe, turning on all notifications to RathCo Gaming so that you don't miss any of the shit tons of content I'm going to be posting. Also, or uploading, whatever. Also, in the near future, I am thinking about setting up some kind of a membership program or some kind of an income generating, like not a lot. I'm just trying to get donations for some of the expenses involved with keeping my YouTube channel running and keeping my internet service on. I'm working part-time right now, about to be getting shifted up to full-time hopefully soon. My wife works from home, she works full-time, so we're busting ass, and bills are just piling up. So in addition to me working, I would also like to generate income to not only pay for the internet and things for the channel, but you know, bills that I have to pay in order to keep the property I have, in order to continue creating videos. So there's a lot involved in that. Anyways, like I said, thank you guys so much for watching. You guys fucking rock. I love you, all you guys. You guys kick ass. And until next time, I will see you all on the flip side. And thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Have a great evening. Talk to you later.